It says right there.
We should get some.
We should what?
We should get.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely.
You should get some of the quilts from Art for Recovery quilts. I
Yeah.
don't know if there are any of them hanging in the
There's
room.
one apparently in like the CEO's
CEO's
office or something.
We're making one next month for one of the second person in command. I think the top I don't command what I don't know whatever they're called, but yeah, the CEO, deputy CEO, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll have to check it out. Okay, so
they're beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good, and a lot of people work on them. Huh?
Yeah, they even have a thing Cindy takes around, goes to different places. There was one in Chinatown. They worked with women and families, I think. You could bring your children
That's
and made quilts. I think she said there's like 54 of them right now.
good. Okay, so if we can just start with you saying, hello, my name is, I was diagnosed with this type of cancer, and I've been surviving with it for
Okay.
however many years.
Whose name should I say I am?
You can say yours.
Oh.
Or, you know, whatever you're feeling like. I mean, you do you.
No, nobody would believe that. Where do I look? In this one or?
You're gonna have.
Oh, right, you, okay. My name is Lauren Kraut. I was diagnosed with breast cancer last July, and I'm a survivor since then. Or,
So you were diagnosed here,
yes. Mhm.
and tell me from there, what was your experience? How, and if you can answer in a full sentence, like I'm gonna ask you a question and you'll just say, you know, I was diagnosed here, and then did
Right.
you immediately come down? Did it take time? And I know you were a little shy.
Very shy, yeah.
So if you want to just start from the beginning with all that.
Okay. After I was diagnosed, of course, I wanted to find out everything that I could about what was going to happen, what I had, what was the prognosis, and things like that, because it was in about 5 weeks before the actual surgery, and when you would find out what happened. So I heard about the Cancer Resource Center, and I came over, and Paul, who's here, is a lovely man and very sweet, and helped me pick out books and pamphlets and flyers, and let me go sit and look at the library, and they had tapes, and I brought everything home and read what I could and looked on the internet, and he got me hooked up with I think they call it the peer support group, and I had someone talk to on the phone for a little bit, and I went to a breast cancer support group, actually 2, one after the other, and just learned as much as I could, and he pointed me in the direction every time I came back where else I needed to go and what kind of support I needed. He provided, you know, here, call these people, and American Cancer Society, and all the different things that they had available. Plus, one of the flyers shows all the different things that are available within the Art for Recovery program, which is where I went and took a writing class and an art class. And that was also very helpful, because it just getting in touch with other people who have cancer and sharing and doing something together was very helpful. And it's good to talk to people that know what you're going through as well.
Exactly. So you made a lot of friends and worked with a lot of people through.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I think most of the people I know now have or had cancer, you know, in one way or another, in shape or form, whatever.
So what was that you were showing me outside the poetry you guys did?
Oh, the display
The
case?
display case, yeah.
We're putting up the second one that I've done now, a display case of our writing group's poetry. We did poems that the facilitator, Pat McClellan, had us each write a sentence from one word, like the word was watermelon, and everybody did one. There were 6 of us, and then so each poem became those 6 lines, and there were 10 words. So we typed them up, framed them, and I'm doing a display out there as it's actually a writer's room with these as posters and stuff.
Very nice. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
little garbage bags.
With the rolled up paper.
Yes,
Yeah.
writers do have filled garbage pails.
Yes, we do.
So if you're comfortable with explaining maybe a little bit about the fears or the feelings that this program helped to alleviate a little bit, even though they're still there. Obviously, you were diagnosed a year ago.
Yeah.
So upon diagnosis, obviously, I mean, if you're comfortable explaining, where were you in your life? Like you know, what were your feelings right then, and what were your, you know, where'd you live, and you know,
Right.
where were you then, and then, you know, where are you now?
Physically, I'm in the same place. I'm in the same apartment, same city. I live here in San Francisco. But I was, it was the next to last week of summer school. I was teaching special ed summer school when I got the diagnosis. And that just kind of turned my whole world upside down. And not knowing when the surgery was going to be or how I would feel with the radiation treatment, I didn't get another position after that. Because it just kind of went on. And as it turned out, it was okay because the radiation really knocks you out. I was very, very tired. And dealing with things, you know, trying to just get your head around, I have cancer. You know, this is what is going to happen. And everyone says it changes your life. And at first I didn't believe it. And then I thought, well, yeah, it kind of does. And so little by little, I'm discovering that I want to do what I want to do, what people call that like the gift of cancer, which is kind of an odd way to put it, but in a way, it is like that. It gets you to look at things and see things differently. So now I'm beginning to look for a way to write, you know, full time. I know that's like asking for to win the lottery, but I'll go back to doing what I was doing before and just working jobs that pay, you know, to keep the roof and the food coming.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes.
And there's the will.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's relatives, right?
That's great.
Mm.
Do you have any?
I think just do we go over like the basic survivorship? I've been asking everyone kind of how you, for yourself, define survivorship. You know.
It's a big ocean liner, and it's got thousands and thousands of people, and it's called the survivorship. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Wait a minute, start over, say that again. That is fantastic, wait.
No, it's being totally sarcastic.
I love it, and we need that again.
Got it.
No.
That is so great.
Mm.
What is...
Because you know, it's really
You
hard.
are a writer.
Yeah.
You are a writer.
I'm a comedian. What do you mean? When people said, you know, they're survivors, I remember asking Michelle in the support group, when do you consider yourself a survivor? At what point are you a survivor? It's like, do you know, run a marathon, you cross the line, okay, I'm won, or I've completed it. But then it seemed to evolve that once the cancer was gone, or I don't even know if there was a time period that would pass, but then you're considered a survivor. I don't know what happens if you get cancer again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Unless there's anything else you want to share.
No.
How you feeling today?
That's good.
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
I'm very tired.
Very tired.
I'm a little nervous still,
Still not.
but I'm okay. Thank you for asking me.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. I know you were. Oh, you know what we talked about out there? If you could just touch upon here, is that you were nervous in coming into this interview,
Yes.
and you were a little bit nervous, or other people too are a little apprehensive about, you know, coming down to the center, just because, you know, they themselves are trying to deal with the fact that they have cancer. I think it's hard for them to talk about.
I know. I remember telling people that this is where it is, and like with doing anything, sometimes that is difficult. It takes you a couple times to do that, or you walk around the block 3 times before you come in. I don't remember how long it took me to come in here. I know it took me longer to apply to the Art for Recovery, to call, you know, and say I'd like to get on the list. And but once you do, it's like, you know, once you get out of bed and get outside, you're glad to be outside. And once you come in here, you're glad to meet the people and feel welcomed and get the information that you need, or the links to the information that you need. Is that okay?
That's beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful. That's it. Thank
Ooh.
you. Oh yeah, we'll have
I forgot I was
to,
gonna.
to get that off you.
Take your leash off.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you wouldn't mind signing this before we
Yeah, you don't
take
Yeah, I know the what do you call that?
the release form.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have initials or something?
So you'll just sign this and come home with us.
We're actually living in an RV for 5 months.
Yeah, you're living in an RV.
Really?
Who's at 6?
Oh
Yeah.
record, but is that what you're doing? You're going across, oh my
Cross-country.
God. But
I'll give you a card too.
Yeah.
poses? Oh, I don't have to read it,
Poses.
right?
Basically, we just have to cover all the bases, but
Please print. What's the company name, or do you have a company name, or?
yeah, Challenge America Foundation.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like the run is Coast to Coast, the Run for Survivorship, and our documentary project is the Gone Running Project,
Gone running.
Tentatively, yeah.
tentatively titled.
To be changed.
This is so neat. Are you going to write me? Is that why I'm putting my address down here?
We're coming over tonight. Why?
Okay.
I hope that's not a problem.
No, just let me clean up a little bit. You're a comedian. Very New York sense of humor. Yeah.
You and I will do a stand-up together.
I've been trying to write a stand-up thing because my friend keeps telling me, you should do it. And we went to one of those nights where there's like 8 comedians. And I don't know if you have time or if you'll be here, but it's on 50 Mason. And I think that's what the name of it is, 50 Mason 50. It's actually right by me. Come by and we'll have coffee. And they, you know, they were funny, but some of them weren't great. And she goes, you can do this, you can do this. So I don't know. Can you laugh at breast
Do
cancer?
you have an email address too?
Yeah.
Just so we can stay in touch.
Renzaroni. It's an O. S. I always have to think what
Are you giving me a fake one? If you don't be friends, then just tell me.
that is. Did you ever do that? Give somebody the wrong phone number? Or?
You know what I
I
did?
applied and said it myself.
I gave my sisters a few times. She's like, you have to stop doing that. You have to stop doing it. One time I gave, you know, there was a guy who asked my number, and I guess just, I have a hard time lying, but I have a hard time like making
Getting
things
your
up on the spot.
So if you
So I
make
gave
up a
my
number you
sisters,
already
and
know?
she's like, no, and she does this all the time. Here's her real number. Call her.
no.
Well, it's her, I learned my lesson.
It's one thing. It's hard is if you give